Okay, so I just need to change some things real quick. Um, where are they? I'm gonna go through. No, is it here? Might be here. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make this about 1 for now. Yeah, that'll make it longer. And then, I have to, measure that. Okay, so that the distance from here to here is 2. .157. So like I'll make it 3 probably. I'm gonna make it 2.5. So then I go back into this this one. Plus 2.5 plus 4. The plus 4 is because if I get rid of this body, the plus 4 is to give me space to put my finger in the, oh my goodness. Where's the sketch that did that? Nope, not that one. Not that one. Is it that one? Nope. Is it that one? Okay, what sketch did it? Okay, it is after 14, 15, 16? I think it's sketch 16, yeah. Okay, so then I think, yeah, there's a, delete that collinear, and then make that 2, there. You know what? Actually, I have a better idea. Put the collinear over here. Alright? And then if I just move this, move this, down, right? That ought to be just enough length for me to stick a piece of aluminum foil there and a piece of aluminum foil on here, and then I can still put the battery in to here and bring it out. after recording myself testing this, I tried to put the battery in and then pull it out with my finger, and I couldn't do it because I couldn't reach my finger into here because this was in the way. So that's why I have this extra space here. Let's see, so now so now the cover shouldn't slip out so easily. And then this. Nope. This. Which would be this. Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and put that there. Okie dokie. So now that ought to fit better. So I guess I'll go ahead, slice this, print this, and find some damn copper wire. Again, somewhere I have an old broken USB cable that doesn't work anymore. I can just tear that apart. I also have a bunch of cables I just don't use either. So I can tear those apart. I used to have a roll of copper wire, like just a straight up big 200-foot roll of copper. And I don't know what happened to it. Was it 200 feet? No, it was more like 50 feet, but like still. Still, you know. Anyways, I'll go ahead and slice this then. Okay, so the new version of all of these. Whoops, put that on there. This one. And then this one. Center all of them, then bring them all above the build plate. Click on this one, rotate it, and move it. Just a little bit more. And then move this one just a little bit more here. Alright. Okay. Get my support blocker, put it like there. Alright. Now I'll save this. Meh again. No, wait. Bleh. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and print it, see how well it works. Okay, so I printed out the pieces and I got carried away and started doing things. So I'm just going to describe what I did here and what needs to change. So I taped a couple of wires into the battery terminal in the calipers, and yeah, tape isn't going to work as a semi-permanent solution even, so I'm gonna have to just solder that in, which is okay, I guess, because like I can always desolder it if I need to. But yeah, and then my plan is gonna, but I also figured a couple things here. Where is it? The battery fits rather snugly already in here, so I don't know if that's going to work or not. That isn't going to work with how I intended to use it. So I do want to design a battery case that'll work basically the way they work in most other devices, where there's like a spring on the negative side and the positive side is just a flat plate, and then you put it in at an angle like this and press in the spring and you can push the top in, right? And then you can pull it out like that, right? So I want to redesign it to be able to do that. This fits around it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hole through both sides like this so that I can put the wires through the holes. Actually, for the negative hole, I can probably put it here instead. Instead of on the back, I can put it this way. That way I can put the wires through it. And then what I think I want to do is I want to put some aluminum here and on the negative end and solder these to the aluminum, these copper wires. And I'm not going to solder through this little phone camera. That's just not going to work. But I think though that what I need to do is just design this, because I have all the information I need for everything else. Also, the little plate here, the lid, the little slidey piece, it works. I cut it up so that I could fit the wires in through here, so that I could test that the battery can connect, and the battery can connect and turn this on while it's in here. And if the battery does connect to the wires while it's in here, then when I move this, it'll stay on. But if I like jiggle it, if I like give it a knock, because nothing's, permanently stuck to anything, this will like shake away and no longer connect to the battery, and it'll turn off. So I'm gonna have to put some more effort, some more design work into this cavity though. And then another thing is I ran out of my the roll I had been using of filament, so I switched to a brand new roll of filament. And my goodness, what in the world is going on? Every time I get a new roll of filament, I have to like relearn the properties of what's supposed to be the same dang thing, It's PLA every single time. And then I have to like learn what the properties of this particular PLA are, and they're not that different, that close or that different. They're not, I mean, like, the mechanical properties are usually fairly similar. It's mostly the printing properties. Like, look at this. Look at this. And the resolution on this phone camera is, or camera phone, camera, whatever. The resolution of this camera is not very good, and you can clearly see a bunch of print quality issues. So I'm gonna have to tune my print settings for this plastic, but yeah. It'd be interesting if it wanted it to be even colder, because, like, I'm only running this at 200C. 180 is... so PLA has a range of, like, 180 to, like, 220. And I usually run PLA at 215 because that just gets me good, strong parts. And it'll get through most PLAs without an issue. I'll try actually bumping the temperature up on this. Maybe it wants hotter temperatures, because that might be an under extrusion there. Another thing it could be is the spool is actually really sloppy, so it could just be like it's not grabbing onto it and turning the spool, and there's under extrusion from literally just a sloppy spool. And if that's the case, I'll have to re-spool the spool, which is going to be annoying, but necessary, I guess. Anyways, I'm going to do some redesigning of this cavity to make sure that the battery can be put in and out the way I want to. Because, like, it's snug right here. If I put a plate of aluminum here, or if I super glued some aluminum foil here and here, and I, like, put the wire through this hole and then put another hole in here to put the wire through there, I could do this and it would make contact and it would power the thing. But it would also slide against the aluminum foil a lot and kind of rip it up. So I'm going to try to avoid that. So that's why I need to redesign this cavity. That's the main thing now, is getting this cavity design proper for the battery.